What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a daily dose of transfer content. And today is going to be Tuesday the 4th of August. We have confirmed this to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do out good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. And finally, drop a comment below, I'll try to respond to as many as I can. So first up we have got Dutch goalkeeper Martin Stekelenburg. He has made his return to boyhood club Ajax and he signed a 2-year contract. You may remember me covering this previously because it was announced about a month or so ago, but Everton, they had to finish their Premier League campaign first. Arjen Robben has been made captain of FC Groningen. The 36-year-old forward is expected to play versus PSV. That's when the Eredivisie returns at the start of September. And of course there was a bit of doubt because he had to regain fitness first, but it looks like he's done that and won the race against time to feature in the league. And some people have questioned why make him captain, he's literally just joined them. But the manager did say the players look up to him as an ideal role model, and that makes complete sense. According to a German outlet called Die Stube, sorry I said that wrong, they said Werder Bremen have held preliminary talks with 32-year-old attacker Max Kruse, that's regarding a return to the Bundesliga club. His contract with Fenerbahce ran until 2022, but it was terminated early last month because the German didn't receive a salary, or didn't receive a salary for a certain amount of time, and therefore he would be available on a free transfer. Both Schalke and Union Berlin have also shown an interest in signing him, but right now a return to Werder Bremen looks the most likely. Everton have opened talks with Lille over a deal for Turkish fullback Zeki Çelik, as according to the Times. Tottenham boss Jose Mourinho had made the 23-year-old a prime target this summer, but now faces competition from the Toffees for his signature. Lille value the former Bursaspor player in the region of €20 million, and it looks like Everton and Spurs will be going head to head not just for him, but also for Højbjerg. And now we have a really interesting story from Onet Sport. They have revealed the contract that Real Madrid offered Robert Lewandowski back in 2013. The striker had his hands on the contract and they showed the pictures including the salary, bonuses and other details. He was offered a 6-year deal by Real worth €8 million per season, and it also included a $10 million signing on bonus. The contract was dated December 2013, but it could not be signed by Lewandowski yet because he had more than 6 months left on his Dortmund contract, and because of that he then reached an agreement with Bayern Munich instead, and the rest is history. Arsenal are open to offers for 9 of their players, including Hector Bellerin and Alexandre Lacazette. The Daily Mail reports the Gunners need to sell first, that's in order to free up some funds for reinforcements, and the likes of Socrates, Guendouzi, Lucas Torreira, Mkhitaryan, Kolasinac, Mustafi and Rob Holding all are available for transfer alongside Lacazette and Bellerin. Dani Ceballos has suggested that his future might not necessarily lie with Arsenal, that's despite helping the London side to FA Cup glory. The Spanish midfielder has been a key player for Arteta since the restart, and he also starred as Arsenal defeated Chelsea 2-1 in Saturday's final. His time at the Emirates Stadium is only a temporary basis from Real Madrid, and the 23-year-old wants to keep his options open as regarding where he plays next season. He has been linked to a return to Real Betis and even Manchester City as of late. Leicester City are interested in signing Celtic striker Odsonne Edouard, and it's apparently for a fee of about £40 million, and this story is from the Daily Mail. Fox's boss Brendan Rodgers is a big fan of the young Frenchman, that's following his spell at Parkhead, and he does see him as a very good partner alongside Jamie Vardy, though he would cost a very large transfer fee. And he did score a hat-trick in Celtic's season opener against Hamilton on Sunday. A story that I mentioned yesterday is about RAKITIC and a move to Sevilla, and Mundo Deportivo have got yet another update. They're saying Rakitic is on the verge of rejoining his former side Sevilla for about €10 million, and although Mikel Arteta has contacted him about a potential move to Arsenal, he is set to remain in Spain. 22-year-old English defender Ben Godfrey is currently in talks with Italian giants AC Milan and Napoli. That's after the Canaries were relegated from the Premier League, and the story is from Calciomercato. He has been linked to a fair amount of clubs as of late for a fee of about 20 to 30 million, and apparently Tottenham are also interested. Matthias Ginter says he'll definitely stay at Borussia Mönchengladbach, that's despite lucrative offers from across Europe, and the story is from Kicker. Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea and Arsenal have all expressed interest in the Germany defender. However, the 26-year-old is not interested in a move, and is even hopeful of opening talks over a new contract, and his current deal does expire next summer, so if he doesn't sign a contract, he could be a free agent in 1 year's time. Sheffield United have had a £10 million bid for Matty Cash rejected by Nottingham Forest, and this story is from the Telegraph. West Ham and Southampton are also interested in the 22-year-old fullback, but it is the Blaze boss Chris Wilder who has made the first move. Forest are reluctant to sell one of their key players, but they'll consider offers of around £15 million. Arsenal are the fourth club to show an interest in signing Lille defender Gabriel, and this is according to Le Temps Sport in France. It was reported earlier today that Manchester United had joined Everton and Napoli in the race for the 22-year-old, but have now been joined by the Gunners. Napoli have made an offer of about €22 million, but a rival club is believed to have made a higher bid. And I could be wrong, but I think I mentioned it a couple days ago that the club with the highest bid as of right now, it was in fact Everton. AC Milan are looking to offload Brazilian midfielder Lucas Paqueta in the summer transfer window, as according to Calciomercato. The Rossoneri want to recoup at least $21 million from the 22-year-old sale, with Fiorentina interested in a deal. La Viola may be prepared to offer Nikola Milenkovic in exchange for Paqueta, who still has 3 years left to run on his current contract. And AC Milan are interested in the centre-back, and Paqueta has also been linked to Benfica, though the transfer fee could be a bit too high for them. Barcelona are hoping to tie Ansu Fati down to a new contract that contains a €400 million release clause, and this is according to Marca. The Liga giants are eager to avoid a repeat of the Neymar situation, and that's when he made the switch to PSG as the prized asset. And in fact, Neymar's move to PSG went ahead 3 years ago yesterday. Wolves are ready to rival Liverpool for the signature of Watford's Ismaila Sarr. The Hornets are rumoured to be looking for about £30 million, which is a cut price fee due to their relegation to the Championship, and this is according to Sportsmole. Crystal Palace are also considering a move if Wilfried Zaha leaves, but their interest does hinge on Zaha's future. PSG boss Thomas Tuchel and Sporting director Leonardo, they are both big admirers of Liverpool defender Joel Matip, and they're ready to open a chase for his signature. The French club are considering him as a replacement for the outgoing Thiago Silva, whose contract has now expired. Actually, no, his contract, hasn't expired just yet. He will play in the Champions League this month. The source for that one is going to be Cameroonian outlet Kick442. A breaking news story from Gazzetta dello Sport is that Inter Milan are expected to announce the €15 million signing of Alexis Sanchez from Manchester United, and they'll do so after Wednesday's Europa League games. Sanchez has agreed to spread his salary over a 3-year contract with Inter, and it goes until June 2023. There was a rumour saying he had to take a £200,000 a week pay cut to make the switch, and it looks like he might have agreed to that. His time at United really didn't work out, and I've said it over and over again that his wage, it really affected their whole wage structure in general. But I imagine United are pretty happy to see him go because it gets his wages off the book completely, as they were paying a large chunk of his loan deal. And to be fair to Sanchez at Inter, since the restart a couple of months ago, or about a month and a half ago, he really has picked up his form again. The Daily Mirror are saying that Arsenal will offer Gabon striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang a new contract. It's said to be about £250,000 a week on a 3-year deal. However, according to Le Temps Sport, Aubameyang wants to see Arsenal make some big signings before he agrees to new terms. That's after helping the club to their 14th FA Cup over the weekend. And I think it's absolutely essential that Arsenal do get him to stay, because there will be a lot of interest in him because he would be a free transfer in 1 year's time. And Arsenal, it'd be very, very difficult, even if they were to sell him this summer, it'd be very difficult, if not impossible, to bring a player of his ability in that wants to join a club in the Europa League and for a very similar fee. Mundo Deportivo are saying Liverpool have moved ahead of Paris Saint-Germain, that's in the race for Bayern Munich's Thiago, and they're now very likely to sign the Spanish midfielder. There was a story a couple days ago that PSG were willing to pay the 30 million to bring him to the French capital, but this story at least suggests Liverpool are still the favourites, and that's the club he wants to join. And now we have got a huge story from Bild in Germany. They said Manchester United want to pay Dortmund 17 million euros up front for Jadon Sancho, plus 30 million in 2021 and then an extra 20 in 2022. So overall it would amount to Dortmund's valuation of 120 million euros, but it wouldn't be all up front, it'd be in different instalments. And apparently Dortmund are open to the idea of it being worth that amount regardless of how much a transfer fee is structured. So if United manage to pull it off, fair play to them, but it looks like they still have got a deadline of just August the 10th, so just under a week now. So to follow up the story we got from Bild, we now have an update from Fabrizio Romano. He has said Manchester United and Dortmund, they are at an advanced stage in talks for Jadon Sancho. United always wanted to pay for him using add-ons and instalments after the coronavirus, and there's still no agreement, but talks are ongoing. Personal terms will not be a problem, his contract will be until June 2025. Sancho is now waiting to understand if the two clubs will find an agreement or not. He would like to join Manchester United, but it's now up to the clubs to decide, and Dortmund again have set a deadline of August 10th. And the final story today is one for Arsenal fans, and the source is going to be France Football. They're saying Arsenal are now in pole position to sign Chelsea's Willian. The Brazilian has rejected Chelsea's latest 2-year contract extension, and Arsenal have tabled him the best salary so far. They've offered him a 3-year contract, but he's trying to push for an option to extend it by a further year. But as of right now, it does seem that Arsenal are currently the favourites to sign him on a free, and I think it'd be a decent bit of business. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. So thank you for watching, I'll see you next time.